We're going to start with beginners variation of crows, and we're going to move into more intermediate variation. So a great way for beginners is to come into a squat. If your heels are not touching the floor, that's quite alright. Just come into a squat with your heels off or on the ground, and you're going to come into a yogic squat, bringing the hands, the palms of your hands in prayer, and using your elbows to open the knees. So try to drop the shoulders down and try to open the chest as much as you can, widening the back. And we're going to lift the chin and lengthen the neck. A few breaths here. This is a really good hip opener. So just take a breath here. And your crow pose is really this in a 90-degree tango. So from here, if you tip over, you're really going to be in crow's pose. We're going to bring the knees somewhere on the upper arms as high as possible. Hey. And bring the hands down on the floor, coming onto the tippy toes as high as you can. Lift your butt in the air. And we're going to shift the weight forward. And we're going to take one leg off the floor and then the other. And just stay with this for a while. So once you're comfortable with this position where your toes are still on the floor but just slightly off the floor, you can experiment with looking forward and lifting one leg at a time up until you feel comfortable where your feet are hovering over the ground. Just hovering over the ground. You can place a block here underneath your forehead if that will make you a little more comfortable as far as tipping over and hitting your head. Once you're here, you can just lift one leg and lift it as high as you can, lifting the toes up and the heel up towards the butt. So we're lifting here. Whenever you're ready, you can lift the other one and squeeze them in high. You can even straighten your hands. From here, the next stage would be to take maybe one leg off the floor, of the arms. So you're here, you're going to shift one leg on your knee, squeeze your knee and lift. And the third variation would be from crow, from crow's pose. We're gonna slowly lower the head down on the floor, and you can just stay here or squeeze your feet in or even bring your knees in and stay here, or you can straighten up and hold here. Of course, this is more of an advanced variation. Slowly coming back out of it and back up and back into prayer.